Okay guys, quick update with Bitcoin. I'm going to give you key support and resistance levels to pay attention to. I'm going to show you why we can have some upside today, and then potentially in the next 4 to 6 days we can have that next leg down to put in a new lower low, and I'm going to give you that downside target as well. If you do not like this content, guys, do not leave a like. And if you do not want to be notified in future videos, make sure you do not subscribe. So I'm going to cover this ring, show why I think we're going to have a major move down and why we might have some upside, which I'll cover that on the Dow Jones. I did cover this ring in a previous video. I'll link it this now if you want to check it out. Before we get into support and resistance levels, I do want to cover some previous calls, guys. I'm going to show you what you get when you sign up. By the way, I decided, a lot of people are saying, Steve, please do copy trading on BitGet. I said no, but you know what? What the hell? I will do it, but it will only be for scalping, guys. My big plays, you'll have to decide if you want to play them or not. But I will do copy trading. My copy trading name is Optical Art. Obviously, anybody can find me, but when I decide to go live, obviously people in Discord will get first dibs. So look forward to that. But again, just scalping. Get in. We're going to get it at support, take profit. Get in resistance, take profit. So again, I'll be scalping. What I'll be doing on copy trading. But guys, just want to show you what you get when you sign up. You get access to Discord and Twitter to keep you guys updated. I made this post on September 26th. So something's got to give soon. We're in a pattern. I would like to point out markets are up, so I would expect to break to the upside. So we're in this pattern. Markets are up 104 points. This is the Dow. So I'm expecting some upside. We're around 19,200 at the time. And I was letting you know, guys, I keep you updated when I enter my trade, where I'm going to set my stop loss, I'm going to take profit. My next short entry is 19,870. That was this ring here. I showed you the G1 chart was in confluence, why I had my stop above this point. And I entered my trade. I showed you my trade I entered. I used $4,000 at 40x. We hit this point, we got rejected. I was up $382 at this point. And you can see, this I said, this is why I shorted here. Notice this was to the tick, both in confluence. And I adjusted my stop loss, and I was saying, look guys, I'm $1,000 in profit, adjust your stop loss accordingly. So, you know, the risk management is about using stop loss. And also, since I give you entries that typically play out, once you're in profit, that was $1,000 in profit. So I said, look, adjust your stop loss. So once you enter your trade, if you continue down, you continue making money. If the price pushes up, what you do is you lower your stop loss below your entry, so that way you break even or make just a small amount of profit, but you do not lose money, guys. This is about risk management. But I did break my own rule. I decided to stay in because I was expecting a major dump. I knew this was a fake out based on the M1 chart. We're going to cover that as well. I moved my stop loss above the A1BG chart. I was at a loss of $1,477. The reason I stayed in is because I was expecting the dump to happen at any time. So it was worth the risk to stay in to make sure I caught that dump. But I did give people entry points above. A lot of people did enter right at the top and did even better than I did on my trade. And then I was showing you why I was staying in. You notice this orange fib circle. Again, we'll cover this in just a minute. Notice every time price drops below, it pushes right back above the ring. We drop below it, price pushed up, drop right back below it. This is that previous call I made a few videos back. We're talking about shorting this point. We shorted it to the dollar, came down, took our profit. And then again, I was saying we could have some upside. This is where I shorted, but again, the reason I stayed in is because I knew the price was going to come back down below this point, and we're coming up on this ring that I'm going to cover in a bit, why I'm expecting that next major move down. You see, I was at a loss of negative $3,500, but again, it was worth it to stay in. And then I was keeping you updated on the C1 ST chart that we were in this rising wedge. This is probably the top to come down. We were watching the Dow. The Dow started going to the negative, and that's when everything came down. So I went from negative 3,500 to negative 523. Then I was in profit, $1,252, 5,313, and I was sharing my trade that was still in. So I was up $6,330. And I was letting people know, you know, I was talking about this ring would come up on it soon. And this is what I'm going to cover now, why it's possible we could have some upside. The market should be in the green right now. I did update this chart, added a fib channel chart to it, we'll cover that as well. But you can see here, I was up $10,000 on this trade. I decided to take profit because the markets seemed like we found support with the Dow. Remember, the indices moved together, and this is where I made my post and I took profit. So again, I keep you guys updated on Discord and Twitter daily, if not hourly. This is our Discord. If you sign up to get access to the charts, get access to Discord and Twitter. This is under live trades. Everybody played this trades. Everybody's very happy. Right here, 96% of profit, 621% profit, 125 times leverage. Guys, if you're starting out doing leverage, make sure you only start out with like 25 or 40 times leverage. Get used to it before you use I mean, these guys have been trading my charts for a while, so they know what they're doing. But 621% profit, 125 times leverage, 318. I won't go through all of these. 314, 147, 427, 209, 313, 108, 153, 104, 666% profit, 3820. This person made $10,717. 711%, 436%, 382, 425, 115, 34, 209, 112. Steve, you're the man. Love you, bro. Thank you, crypto server. 134, 204, 304, 726% profit, 100 times leverage, 59, 118, 442, 501. Everybody played it. Everybody made a killing. Some of these people made $100,000 on their trade. 417%, 222. We got into the same trade, 30% gains. Feels good. The C1 ST 50-minute BTC chart is amazing. Thanks, Steve. You're amazing. Thank you. No Mercy. 92 profit. Thanks, Steve. Amazing charts. Right here, let's see. $8,000 profit. Thanks, Steve. You're welcome, Sweaty Dave. Thank you, Steve. All right. Thank you, Bonham. And you're welcome. 273% profit. It just keeps going, guys. I mean, I won't go through all these, but everybody did really well. And that's what we do. We look for the perfect point to get in a short, perfect point to get into a long, and everybody shares their trades. This person made $3,768. And this just keeps going, guys. If you sign up, check out live trades. 1,700%, 125 times leverage. That is insane. And guys, if you do want to sign up to get access to the charts, websites, optigartcrypto.com, link pinned first comment description. By the way, guys, if you do want to get my access to my tutorials to learn my method of charting, I'm upping this price to $299 tomorrow. So if you want to take advantage of that, I'll leave it at $199 today. But again, that's going up $100 tomorrow. $49 a month gives you access to Bitcoin charts, altcoin charts, Discord, and Twitter. Make sure after you sign up, you email me through the website for the Discord invite link and access to Twitter. Guys, if you want to sign up to Bitget, I love their platform. They are registered and licensed to be. You can use them legally in the U.S. That's why I trust them. If you use my link to sign up, it's pinned down in the first comment description. I do have a tutorial video showing you how to get one of my charts into Bitget, how to set up a long, set up a short, set up a stop loss, and adjust your stop loss to protect yourself. But again, I'll put a link to that video now if you want to check it out. And remember, I'm going to do copy trading. My name is Optical Art on there, and I will keep you guys updated on that. Right here, guys, so this is the M1 chart. This is this line I'm calling the guideline. So every time you hit it to short, this published on March 23rd. You can see what happened. Every time we hit it, rejected, rejected, rejected. We pushed above it a bit, and we came back down. We're still below it. Remember, guys, I told you once you break this blue ring, it's game over. We have a lot more downside, but that does not mean we cannot have some upside first, and that has to do with the Dow Jones. So I'm going to cover the Dow first, and then go back and show you the that ring respecting that next major leg down. So market's open soon. I just want to show you what I'm expecting. If you've been following me, I talked about this ring, this white ring here. So once we broke below this ring, it's game over. We have a lot more downside. Resistance, 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 resistance. Support, support, resistance, support. We pushed up, got rejected, and dropped. So we've already broken, oh, didn't mean to save that. We've already broken below this ring. So I do expect a lot more downside, but we are at a critical support level. You can see right here, on the Dow Jones, we are at this support level here. This line goes back since the beginning of the Dow, so that is a critical support level. So it is very possible we could push up. If you notice back here, notice we found support right here. We pushed up, got rejected here, and then came down. Same thing, we found support here, pushed up, got rejected, had another major leg down. So it is very possible we could push up to around 30,294. If you play the indices, this might be an ideal point to put in a put. If we push up to 30,294, I'll show you the correlation. If we do get a push up with the Dow, remember guys, the indices move together. If the Dow is pushing up, the NASDAQ, S&P push up as well. At the S&P 500. So I do expect this possibly push up this point. This is why I'm going to show you the highest point I think Bitcoin will go, and why I'm ready to put in my next big short, because that next big move is going to play out at that white ring. So again, this could be critical support to push up from. Once this breaks, guys, your next major support for the Dow, and this will play into that Bitcoin chart I'll show you in a bit. Once we break 29,154, your next major target is 20,231. And that is when that big move is going to come into play. So again, upside for the indices, upside for Bitcoin. Once this breaks, we have that major leg down for Bitcoin. That is this chart here. So just to show you guys, and there's multiple ways this could play out. I just want to make it very clear. So this ring here, it's all the same fib circle. I just want to point out this ring, we crossed it and then moved down the ring as support. You can see that right there. So that's one scenario. The other one is this ring right here. You can see as we approached the ring, we started riding down it and the pivot was to go sideways. So we're making contact with this next ring very soon. As you can see here, that is this ring that I talked about in the previous video. So at current price, right here, when this next daily candle opens, we will be about 2 days before we make contact. Obviously, we'll cross it within 3 days at current price. Remember, this is a ring. The further down, further price goes down, the further you get from the ring. The higher price goes, the closer you get to the ring. Either way, if we continue sideways, I think it's very possible we can move down this ring, right, on the inside, or potentially once we cross the ring, then we can start riding down the outside. But I do believe that big move will happen once we, as we approach this ring. I think that's when this big move will happen. That will send us below the support, and that will send us down to our next major support levels below. And just to show you, if we push up, the next point I'll go in a heavy short will be around 20,000. When I give you price targets and other charts, it'll make sense why that is the case. But again, I'll go in a heavy short around 20,056 using the G1 chart and the A1BG chart to find the exact top. But again, this is going to be a critical resistance level. Once we broke below this orange ring, it's only down from here. It's just finding the next point to put in a major short. But again, your next key support to potentially catch a bounce will be around 17,398. But again, like I'm saying, I do expect us to have another major leg down for the stock market and for Bitcoin. So once we approach this ring or cross it, your next major support down below is going to be down here around 12,500. We do have a major support level down here of 11,600. I will take my profit or potentially chance long around 12,500. But I do think ultimately once we approach this ring or cross it, we're headed down to around 12,500. So that's why I'm ready to be in a heavy ass short if we push up to 20,056. So I hope that makes sense, guys. So pay attention. We do make contact in about 2 days. Remember, price drops down, contact will be in about 6 days. So the further we go down, the further from the ring, the higher we are, the closer we get to the ring. So next big move very soon. And you can see right now, the Dow is currently up 78 points. So I do think we have some upside. Let me give you a key support resistance levels on the G1 chart. This also teach you how to play these charts. These are the same charts I'll be using when I do copy trading. So your current resistance right now to scalp a short is 19,171. And you can clearly see why. Always look left. You can see this is resistance, 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 resistance again, resistance. We got this fake out way up here that we all shorted. We came up as resistance, and this is now resistance again. So this is the point that you would scalp a short with a stop above. Notice we came down and found perfect support right here on this support level. Again, your support resistance level is already mapped out. So if you get above 19,171, well, your next resistance just above is up here at 19,373. Your next resistance above that to scalp a short is 19,716. And if we push up, the next point, the absolute top, again, guys, what I'm telling you, use the M1 chart to know that we're topped out, and you can use the G1 A1BG chart to find the absolute top. So if we get one major move up, well, you know that the point to go in the short was 20,329. And again, your current resistance right here is 19,160. Your next major, your next support level just below to catch a bounce would be 18,754. Your next critical support below is 18,385. And you can see that these charts are in confluence. Your next major support, 17,861 down to 17,426. So again, once this support level here breaks, then you know your next ultimate target is down here around 12,500. So that's why I'm going to be ready for the next big short. This is the A1BG chart. Your current resistance right now is right here at 19,253. Your next resistance level above is 19,520. And as you can see, there is a lot of confluence around 20,000, guys. So if we push up to 20,000, 20,300, ideal point to go in a heavy ass short to expect a lot more downside. If to 18,473 breaks, well, your next support level below is 18,000. Next support level below that is 17,649, and this is in confluence, guys. Once 17,200, 17,400 breaks, we're headed down to that target I just gave you in the M1 chart. But again, this is how you play the A1BG chart and the G1 chart for scalp trading. And again, the M1 chart is for macro targets. Once 17,379, 17,400 breaks, your next target is here, and I do expect a major move to happen when we cross or approach this ring. Guys, that's pretty much it. Again, if you do want to sign up for BitGet, my affiliate link is pinned down in the first comment description. Make sure you watch that tutorial video. They have simulated trades as well, so you can practice. And if you do want to access these charts, guys, website is opticalcrypto.com. That'll be pinned first comment description. $49 a month gives you access to Bitcoin charts, altcoin charts, Discord, and Twitter. And remember, only today, this will be $199. Tomorrow, that will be $299 to get access to my method of charting, teaching you how I create these charts. That's it, guys. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.